2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Kevin Durant.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Allie, take it away.
You can get emotional because as much as we love winning, there's nothing like knowing that you've got 15 guys that are with you. You can walk into any arena in the league and feel confident because you know that your crew has your back. Brian?
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Leonard. Westbrook outside. And Westbrook slams it home.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
And he lobs it up. Booker finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Leonard outside. Durant against Morris. And Durant with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Westbrook outside. Just 5 to shoot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Kept alive. And Ayton gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Leonard. Westbrook outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ball passes to Durant. Over Morris. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Leonard. And the shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. Ayton in the high post. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Clippers substitution, Mason Plumlee.
Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Mason Plumlee.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Morris. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Suns leading. Booker with it. Inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And Phoenix has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Nice shot by Durant.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on. He is the threat.
George outside. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Pass to Westbrook. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Durant. That one a little long. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
There's a minute 40 left in the first. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. Craig comes in for Okogie. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Morris. Powell comes in for Leonard. Mann, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. And they'll get another chance. Craig against Powell. From deep three-point range. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Craig. Drives to the hoop. And the powerful one-handed slam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The shot from the low post is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Ayton's got 10.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Covington's checked in for Plumlee.
Nicola Batum, shooting 1.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And he lobs it up to the rim. Powell with a steal. Pass to Highland. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Here's off in time, but it's no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top. They lead by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Darius Bazley is out there with Lee. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Three-point field goal.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Here's Payne. Oh, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they had, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Eric Gordon.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Steps back and shoots. George's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. And here's Payne. Pass to Baisley. Fires the three. Excellent D there from Westbrook. The Clippers shooting 40% so far in this one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Craig. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And it's Paul off the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Pass to Gordon. Here he goes. Yumbo with a steal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And, guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Shot is good by Gordon.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
For 3, Booker. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Booker for 3. Counted from distance. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Clippers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. George passes to Westbrook. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Morris, he's checked in for Leonard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Plumlee down low. Is covered by Ayton. And there it is for him. Plumlee's gotten his first basket of the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Booker again missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Westbrook. to George. Back to Plumlee. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George with it. Lets the 3 fly. And Chris Paul clears it away. For 3, Booker. Paul George pulls down the board.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Gordon against Booker. Morris left side. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum is checked in for Plumlee. Norm Powell comes in for Paul George. Man, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Here's Ross. That one's wide left.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Batum. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. It'll count. The shot misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots. They couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup. I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Phoenix, get on your feet.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Suns leading. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. The shot's good. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
On target from range.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside for three. George connects from downtown. George has got his second basket of the game. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. And he gets that one. He's got 10.
Just an elite decision maker. Westbrook makes strong reads in the pick and roll.
Phoenix calls timeout. Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Warren's checked in for Lee. Now here's Payne. To the middle. Here's Baisley. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 8.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Biyombo. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
That one misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. George outside. Leonard against Ross. Over Payne. That one off the back iron and out. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Westbrook drawing the double. For 3, George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Payne against Westbrook. Pass to Ross. The 3. And no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. And here's Leonard. It's stolen by Warren. Now Payne. Here's Ross. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Westbrook. From 7. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Westbrook. Now just a 4-point Suns lead. Westbrook against Payne. Ross for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ross has got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, you're done.
Timeout called. The Clippers campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skills. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Right wing. Pass to man. Here's Highland. Gets an open look and hits it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that
2
you
minutes
love to
remaining
see.
in the third. 2 minutes.
Paul with it. Picked up by Plumlee. For three, Booker. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. That's tipped. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's man, Booker defending.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Powell finds Batum. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Plumlee. It's Powell on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Booker. And it's Booker again missing. Here's Highland. Booker defending. Takes one from 10 feet, and the basket by Highland.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
The three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns ahead, up 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. No good on the three. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Ayton. Now Durant with it. Booker for three. Ayton passes to Durant. Booker with it, covered by Covington. Here's Ayton. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Pass to Highland. Here's Leonard. George outside. The three ball. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Booker for 3. Knocks it down for the distance. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
So for the Clippers, Morris comes in for Covington, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to win the run. And he lays it up and in.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Outside Booker. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Westbrook. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Craig against Leonard. Craig passes to Ayton. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball passes to Booker. And the Suns get it back. Out to Craig. From downtown. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 21 points in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns. Pass to George. Westbrook with it. Jacks up a 3. And Craig pulls it down. And here are the Suns. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Durant. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Booker again missing. Los Angeles shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. George, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Booker. Booker missing again.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Paul for 3. Booker missing again. Westbrook outside. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Off target from three-point range. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Booker missing again. Now Leonard, the layup off target. Paul passes to Durant. Hayden with it. Craig with it. Outside Booker. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. They get it back. Left side Durant. Takes a three. And it's Booker again missing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shamet. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.